Oh, Shannon Sharpe. Oh, Shannon Sharpe. Boy, boy, boy. It's look like it's trouble. They got the leak tape on you, you know. I don't know if it's alive. I don't know if it's Ike. I don't know if it's in sight, but you gonna have to give up 5 with a 0 at the end. He puts so much of his business out there. He's always trying to portray something. He very hyper. He hyped up. It's not a good look. Now, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think people are sweating who he's with and what he do and how he do. But when you boasting and bragging and you put yourself out there and then you did that fake Instagram thing with Michelle and calling names and all that, you trying to create this thing. Cat Williams warned you about a year ago. Be careful what you do. You've been loud and you've been all this angst. Now this is the thing. He was a great football player, and he ended up creating a character, which is turned out to be a stereotype. But you see, he tried to be so goody two shoes, but yet he wants to be a player. You can't do both. You got to figure out which bag you're gonna get in. That mess only works for Snoop Dogg because he bought and paid for it. Well, you bought and paid for it too, Shannon Sharpe. Who are we kidding? I done Instagram live. I ain't never been able to hit no record by accident. I still looking to do that whenever I go live. But I knew when I heard the story that it was true because I told people about the whole Joy Taylor story when the woman said that Sharp be flexing on the set on Fox. And that's what got Skip Bayless in a tizzy because he's up there flexing Shannon Sharpe up there flexing like he junkyard dog, and he got Skip Bayless up there looking like Don Knotts, looking like Ralph Furley. And so he been doing that old Bama attitude, the jock that got some crossover, got some good money, got a wave in his head, and he think he gonna flex on folks. And that's what he did. This one, they've been watching him. They know his angles. They know he can't wait to get on that fruit. He just all excited. Gotta get there, gotta get there. This is of course it's damaging. And the mask ain't gonna give you no money. Then you good for the business, but how good are you really? You working for Disney, you doing all that podcasting, doing all those antics. It's not gonna end well. You see, you might there and tell stories about Diddy, and you might have done R. Kelly stories, and you talk about Breezy. Everybody that's a black male in Hollywood is under the eye. They hunting on the prey, and they know your weakness. And when you don't stand for something, you go for anything. You seem to think they love you. You seem to think that you invincible, that you can live like the white dudes and do what you want to do. That's not how it's going to go. Yeah, you got people talking about, well, Jerry Seinfeld did it, Leonardo DiCaprio did it, and Charlie Sheen, all of them did. You ain't them. You a corporate made brother. Your brother that worked on the ESPN plantation just like Stephen A. Smith, okay? And them other plantations where they employ you until they can find someone younger or someone that will be more happy to shuffle quicker, and then they'll get you. Or they get an athlete, they say, okay, let's get something. Because think about this. George Taylor with Ocho. Ocho ain't even in Shannon Sharpe's area code as a football player. What he done? But he got hooked up. He played the game. It's all about role play and gameplay. Look at how they did Michael Irvin. That should have been a message to Shannon Sharpe. Look at how they did Michael Irvin, who had a reputation, but the first time he even looked like he breathed in the distance of a woman, they put him off the Fox lot. They didn't let him they didn't even give him a callback call. They made him wait in the cold. You better wake up and better get help. Because they're gonna try to break your pockets. And see, nowadays, it's all about the lawsuit. We don't even go to court for no we're going to get the pockets. And it's gonna be a hot pocket to get him with this. So yeah, you wanna if you're gonna do this sort of thing, how many people gonna come out and say he did this and he did that because he has that, and that tape is no joke. He's not dealing. Tony Busby and all the ones going after brother. Listen, obviously it's always the hunter and the prey. I don't change nothing. All black male entertainers, etc., are being watched. Okay. Because if they can break Diddy from a billionaire and he's, think about it. Diddy locked up, Trump ain't. Think about it. Jay-Z going through the thing. You got to be careful out here who you dealing with. And you got to remember your complexion and in this game. And you can't be doing nothing that's simple and plain. They watching you. All they they watching you. And they going to make an example out of you. Y'all here wild in these streets. See, they're not going to make an example out of you. And even if this don't stick, it's going to stick because too many things can come up now. And they know that he's too happy to be loved and wanted by the massa. They already know. So he bought and paid for, so he gotta hope that this don't stick. But this is real. Shannon Sharpe on them leaked tapes is on them tapes. So it's gonna be some money. You can bet your bottom dollar it's gonna be something going down. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like it. That membership, I'm out. Peace.